What's up, guys? In this video, we are going to be talking about 7 different networks and the minimum requirements it takes to apply for the network and to get into them. Now, there are a lot of more than these networks, so I'll go ahead and mention the ones I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about Machinima, RPM, Paramaker Union for Gamers, UHTG, and in a pipe now, there are tons of different networks out there, probably like 30, 40, 50, but I could not find the minimum requirements for all the other networks. They weren't posted on their websites. When I went to them and I dug around and searched, I could not find them. So these are the 7 networks that I could actually find the minimum requirements you need to apply, and I'm pretty sure these are the networks most people care about. And are if you're gonna apply for a network, you'll probably apply to these because these are the most legit ones. But anyways, we'll be talking about Machinima first because they're the most prestigious, and to apply for Machinima, you need 100,000 total video views between all your videos. 100,000 views, you have to upload frequently, and you have to be at least 18 years old unless you have a parent that can sign your contract. So that's the requirement for Machinima, and they require the most out of people, and it's obvious because they have the biggest network. So obviously they were gonna require the most, and the RPM actually requires the least. And they require 84 views per day to apply to them. So if you have a really small channel and for some reason you want to get partnered really early, RPM is only 84 views per day, and I'm averaging over 1,000 views per day. So I know 84 views per day is not that hard to pull off. And then Power Maker is the same as RPM, and they're both from Maker Studios, and they require only 84 views per day. So if RPM denies, you can apply for Power Maker. I'm pretty sure they're about the same thing, but they have the same minimum requirements. 84 views. Next, we'll talk about Union for Gamers now. They require actually 1,000 subscribers now. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, so that's pretty big. Minimum requirements, and you have to average 8,000 views per month. So the views isn't too hard, but to have 1,000 subs, that's pretty hard. So obviously, Union for Gamers is one of those networks you would apply to after your first year contract ended with a different network, because generally you're gonna get a partnership before you have 1,000 subs. So that's Union for Gamers there. Curse Network and then Yosh is the next one we'll talk about. They'll require 1,500 subscribers and 75 total video views. So they're also like Union for Gamers. So you typically apply for RPM or something with low requirements. Wait out your first year with them, and then when your first year contract is over, you'd go to a bigger network like Yosh or Union for Gamers, or even Machinima if you wanted to have bragging rights and feel prestigious, stuff like that. Now, TGN only requires 500 views, which I have twice that many views per day, but TGN requires 500 daily views. So if you're kind of a medium-sized channel, you can apply to them. Then, last but not least, the channel I am partnered with, 8byte, they only take 20% of my earnings, which was actually really good because I believe RPM takes like 40% and they only require 200 views daily. And I would recommend, if you have your average 200 views and you want a partnership, you should apply to a pipe. That's who I'm with. I've had no problems with them, and they're pretty epic network. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So pretty much I've just ran you through all the states it takes to apply to networks. But one of the biggest things you need to do on your own, you need to check whether you should get your contract while you're reading it. Don't join a network that takes more than 20% of your earnings, because like what that is, the network doing that makes it where they should have more than 20% of the money you earn. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure you can understand what I'm saying. If a network's asking 30% of your earnings, what are you doing? What are they doing for you? That makes it they can take 30% of your money when there are other networks that only take 20 or 15%. So I'm sure whatever network you join, they only take 20 or 15%. If they take more than that, I would just no doubt sign the contract, find a new network, because it's really pointless unless they're really doing something and offering you something that's worth that extra 10%. I want it because you will regret it down low down the road, especially if you sign more than a 1 year contract. That would just suck because you're locked in, but hopefully I helped you guys. Hopefully you know what network you can apply to, and now what you should aim for before you apply to some networks. And that's pretty much that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something. uh, yeah, peace.